What's going on, guys? So, this morning I am just getting my daily routine started. This is day 10, solo leveling. Welcome back to the channel if you guys have been following along. I basically start doing daily 100 push ups, squats, and sit ups. This part of the exercise, I start immediately off with push-ups and really just try to improve, whether it be on my form or I think right here, it seems like even though I'm 2 weeks in and this is day 10, I really feel like the push-ups have been brutal on my arms, my upper body, my shoulders, my chest. The squats, as you guys can see that we're getting into, this is my first set, 25 squats. Basically, don't really start burning until the last few reps. So for me, that's like at rep 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. And lately, and I'm sure you'll see this even more in the future videos, I'm really trying to dig deeper into each motion. So if it's a push-up, I'm trying to get lower and extend with the fuller reach. If it's a squat, I'm trying to get lower and bring myself up all the way. With my sit-ups, the thing that I've changed the most is I've tried to have a greater range of motion. So as you guys can see, I'll rock my knees back and forth, as well as kind of bring my shoulder blades all the way back. It's a start. It's in no stretch of the imagination where I want to keep going. I'm probably going to enhance the sit-ups at some point or another, but for now, this is what I'm working with. So moving on to the second set. So you guys can see already on my second set of push-ups, so I do 25 each set. First set was 25, second set I'm struggling. It's pretty easy to see, like, I'm gassed. My face shows all my emotion, and there we go. I just fell to my knees pretty easily. What you guys will notice is that even though it's a struggle, I'll still get back up and I'll try to complete however many more repetitions I have to go. For me, it's not really about pushing to failure. It's more just completing the set. If I can complete the set, then I can walk away from the exercise knowing that no matter the number, I at least tried my very best to complete each one. On this one, so I think I tried my best to consider, like, how deep each squat was going, and when you're doing them, you feel like you're going pretty low to the ground. It feels like if you go any lower, you're gonna fall. So there's a little bit of like a misconception with, like, oh, I mean, looking back at it, I can see I didn't go as low as I could have, but during the actual exercise, you do feel like you're pretty low to the ground. Second set of sit-ups. So overall, I mean, we're doing 400 movements. I'm sorry, not 400, 300, between push-ups, sit-ups, and squats, I try to focus on having the blood move in my body from top to bottom back to the middle. It's a quick way to push your body to sweat faster. If you're getting all the blood pumped up to your chest because you're doing push-ups, and then all of a sudden you jump into squats and all the blood has to rush to your legs next, your body's basically having to transport blood to different areas within a really wide range of where it's being located. I kind of fast forward this part because, as you guys can see, I was greeted by a nice little dog that somebody let off their leash. Little service animal dog, but everything worked out well. I didn't get attacked or anything. Seemed like a nice dog. So we get back to it. However, I did lose track of how many I was doing at this moment. So I think I jumped back into doing 15 immediately, just so that I think I squared 10 away. I was like completely side blinded by the dog and it threw me off, but I jumped back into doing 15 just so I could try to get the reps in and complete the set. I think I made sure that the dog was nowhere to be found once I started back up, but getting back into it, I believe this is the third set of 25 squats. And one way that you'll notice that I'm not just like scattering a bunch of repeated shots, and these are actual new sets, is I try my best to face different directions in each shot so that there's like a variance between one position where I'm at as opposed to the other while still remaining in frame. So you guys will notice that, like, if you go back to set 2 or set 1, it's not going to look exactly the same as set 3 or set 4, just because they're completely different sets. So as I get to the last set coming up with, I think after sit-ups, I jump right back into push-ups. As I jump back into it, you're gonna notice this is where I struggle. I push myself the hardest. I'm literally at failure every time. We're going on 10 days of doing this straight, and it seems as if even though I'm 10 days in, my arms really can't keep up with the entire workload of me trying to do like a full extension on these push-ups. And that's what I've tried to work on the most, is like I could probably go down a little bit more. As a matter of fact, that's what I think I need to work on. But there's like always this rebound that hits the microphone on the way down. So I need to figure my stuff out. I probably need to move my microphone to my hat so that I can get lower and it's not causing friction on the mic. But you guys can hear it right there. I kind of like snarled. I'm so gassed at this point. I'm grunting, I'm struggling, and I really do, in my head, I know that I'm going to finish my set, but stopping midway is literally like the only mercy I can give myself just to have a chance to breathe. So as I finish these last couple of reps out, this is literally the last set of my push-ups, and believe it or not, I am just so happy to be over with them by the time set 4 comes around. The squats, I'll say this, the squats are not, I could definitely up the reps with squats right now. I feel like my legs can handle it. It does build up a sweat pretty quickly just doing the squats. So if sweating was like my goal, and all I really cared about was just like, sweating a bunch of garbage out of my body, then squats would be the best thing I could do for myself, aside from the push-ups. And they would probably have the biggest effect on, whether or not my waistline slims down as well, because I think you burn a lot more calories just working your legs out. So going into my last set of sit-ups, I really try to engage my core, squeezing with the most range of motion, rocking my hips back and forth from as close to the ground as I can get them without touching, keeping my shoulder blades also as close to the ground as possible, and then bringing it all the way back up with every single rep. Just doing my best to keep my form and my technique kind of in check,